1,000 years ago, a Maya shaman burned a strange green leaf, inhaled its black smoke, and unknowingly started the deadliest habit in human history. He was not looking for a quick thrill, he was looking for the gods in 5,000 before Christ. Deep inside the humid rainforests of Mesoamerica, indigenous priests gathered around ceremonial fires. They noticed that certain wild leaves emitted a sharp, pungent aroma when tossed onto burning embers. When crushed and smoked through hollow wooden pipes, something violent happened inside the human brain. The shaman felt his heart race, his vision blurred. He experienced sudden, intense euphoria followed by complete physical paralysis. To the ancient Maya, this was not a drug. It was a terrifying divine bridge. They believed the thick rising smoke carried their quietest whispers directly to the spirits of the underworld. The plant was named nicotiana tabacum, and for thousands of years it remained locked inside holy rituals. Only powerful shamans could touch it, using its toxic leaves as a sacred medicine to drive away dark forces, numb open flesh wounds, and communicate with dead ancestors. Then, on October 12, 1492, everything changed. Christopher Columbus stepped onto the sandy shores of the Bahamas. The native Taino people greeted the pale strangers with gifts of fruit, wooden spears, and a bundle of dried, pungent green leaves. Columbus had no idea what the leaves were. Confused and unimpressed, he threw the precious gifts overboard into the ocean. However, two of his sailors, Rodrigo de Jerez and Luis de Torres, walked deeper into the island. They watched in sheer disbelief as native villagers rolled these dry leaves inside palm husk wrappers, lit one end with burning coal, and swallowed the heavy smoke directly into their lungs. Rodrigo decided to try it. The sharp sensation burned his throat, but a wave of calm instantly washed over his brain. When Rodrigo returned home to Spain, he brought the strange habit with him. He walked through the cobblestone streets of Seville, casually puffing smoke from his mouth and nose. The local townsfolk gasped in absolute terror. They believed the devil had taken complete possession of his body. The Spanish Inquisition quickly arrested Rodrigo and threw him into a dark prison cell for 5 years for practicing demonic witchcraft. By the time Rodrigo was finally released, it was already too late. European royalty had become obsessed with the mysterious plant. Doctors proclaimed tobacco as a miraculous panacea capable of curing headaches, digestive ulcers, and even the bubonic plague. Wealthy aristocrats sniffed it as fine powder, while sailors smoked it in clay pipes across every major ocean port. The sacred plant of Maya gods had officially become the global economic engine of empires. Yet smoking was still a slow, laborious habit. Leaves had to be carefully cured, sliced, and hand-rolled by skilled artisans. That was until 1881, when a young inventor named James Bonsack patented an automated rolling machine. The Bonsack machine revolutionized human addiction overnight. It could roll over 200,000 cigarettes in a single day, instantly crashing production costs and flooding world markets with cheap, uniform white sticks. Tobacco was no longer a rare sacred ritual or a luxury item for elite lords. It became an irresistible, daily reflex for millions of factory workers, soldiers, and teenagers. Who could have guessed that a sacred ritual meant to summon gods would end up claiming over 8 million human lives every single year? The ancient Maya shaman sought a door to the spirit realm, but he accidentally opened a gateway to a global epidemic that still burns today.